Hi, it's Nicole with Scotty McCreery.
Hello, it's Scotty. How are you?
Scotty, you basically are like a part-time employee of XTU at this point.
I enjoy it at this point, too. I majored in communications, so
You did?
I'm prepped for this. I'm ready.
You are.
Yes.
I mean, plus you've been a star for a really long time, so I think
man,
it's like...
I don't know. But,
you have been.
well.
But you literally came in February and did a wedding for us.
Yes.
And then like 3 weeks ago, we were in Dallas together at the ACMs.
Yep.
We talked then. And now here we are in Wildwood.
So what are we supposed to talk about now? Like,
well,
what's new?
do you know that New Jersey and the Jersey Shore is part of Philly? Like, are you confused why you're doing an interview with XTU right now?
You know, I figured it out once we started walking the boardwalk.
Okay.
And it was nothing but Phillies and Eagles and Eagles and Phillies. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I get it. And then I, put two and two together.
Because I was just in Nashville for work this week, and there were so many people from, like, the Midwest or the South or the West that were like, what do you mean you're going? Because I was like, oh, I got to fly home, go to Wildwood. They're like, why are you going to the Jersey Shore? I'm like,
Why are you
well,
going to Jersey?
and when Jelly Roll was here last year, he didn't get it either, so I have to explain to people.
Yeah.
But you've been around the block, so you get it.
I guess. But
Yeah.
it's definitely, it is Philly country out here.
So wait, where did you grow? Because you're from North Carolina.
Yes.
So where did you vacation when you were a kid?
So we went to the Outer Banks,
Yeah,
like the
yeah, of
Netflix
course,
show.
yeah.
Although they filmed it in South Carolina, not North Carolina. It's
Did
okay.
they?
Yeah, you're not bitter out here. No, it's
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but Outer Banks.
He's
yeah.
not salty.
No,
Scotty's
the only
not
weird
salty
thing about the
that.
Outer Banks show was when they were like, "Yeah, we're going to take a ferry to Chapel Hill from the beach." It was like that's like a 3-hour drive with no water.
3-hour drive.
Wow, I love it.
I can't
Gilligan's
sing.
reference.
I can't sing.
That was great.
So that's where you went growing up. So what about now? Do you live in Nashville now, right?
No, I live in North Carolina.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they could never quite pull me away.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I got roots so deep there, and
Yeah.
my family's there. My wife's family's there. My
Yeah.
best buddies today were my best buddies when I was like 2 or 3 years old.
That's
So
awesome.
I love it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't go to the Outer Banks as much because it's
Yeah.
a longer drive. We go to like Wilmington. It's like a 2-hour
where,
drive.
That's where One Tree Hill and
One Tree
Dawson's
Hill,
Creek
yes,
was.
Dawson's
yeah.
Creek. That's right. A lot of filming
Yeah.
goes on there.
So if people go there for vacation, they might run into you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll be the guy in the NC State shirt just vibing. So
We talked about NC State when I saw you in Dallas because
That's right.
I grew up a Tar Heels fan.
Oh, my God.
My dad was obsessed
Man,
with Dean Smith.
I thought I liked you.
I
No,
know,
it's
but
okay.
I was
okay.
rooting for. I loved NC State's run.
It was a fun one.
They did I love an underdog story, and I love when they come from nowhere. And I was like, do it, and they got so far.
Yes, they
So-
did. Dude, I was watching a rerun of one of the games like last night actually, and like was getting emotional, even though I knew like what the ending. I still don't want to believe
That's
it. but it's
literally
awesome.
how I feel with the Eagles winning the Super Bowl in 2018. Like
yes.
just when I watch a clip on TikTok, like it's
No,
very
if
overwhelming.
the music is like right and it's like, oh my gosh, it brings back all the feels.
I get it. Wait, so I'm gonna be a creeper for a second. When I was going on stage, you were working out. And it's
Oh,
like
really?
working on your
Oh.
zaddy body. Okay.
trying.
You looked like Tim McGraw.
Well, no.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. Well, that's
So is that? I think it's important to talk. Like you're on the road, you're doing these things, and like you were just working out on your own.
yeah. I'm trying now.
I didn't interrupt you. I was gonna be like Scotty, but I was like, no, you were like in it.
I get pretty like.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't. I would have been like, oh gosh, I got to go on the bus.
No, but do you make up your workouts yourself, or you have a trainer?
So one of my buddies, Austin's buddy, is a personal trainer back home. So
Okay.
He's given us some workouts, and I try to do it. And I just I hated working out forever. My wife was always running and stuff. So now I'm trying to catch up to her. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's always crushing
Because
it.
I was like, oh, look, somebody's working out. And I was like, okay, Scotty.
Oh, well,
But we
thank
always
you.
tell the story when Tim McGraw did our XTU anniversary show 2 years ago. He basically made like an extra bus with this gym in like the parking lot. And now we're like, if you're not working out like Tim McGraw,
Yeah.
then you're not working
Dude,
hard enough.
Having
So
an
you
extra
were.
bus for your gym, that's called superstardom. You have made it at that point.
You're
yeah.
getting there. You're so young. He's
Oh,
like,
well.
you have like 30 years to get your own bus like Tim McGraw.
Gosh, man, goals.
So what's summer look like for you? Obviously, you're here. It's still like technically it is the start of summer.
Dude, it's
you're in
perfect.
Wildwood at Barefoot Country Music Festival. It's a big deal. And
Yeah.
like, what's the rest of your summer look like?
Perfect start of the summer. We enjoyed the beach. We enjoyed the boardwalk. I think we went to was it Pig Dog or something? One of the bars down there.
Is your family here?
Yeah, my baby, my wife, my dog. Yeah, we brought everybody.
I love it. Yeah,
So,
that's fun.
But yeah, after this, I mean, we stay busy. We're out there all summer long.
Yeah.
And a lot of shows. But I'm trying this year to take a little more. We've always gone January through December, just go. Last year was a bit crazy. So
Yeah.
this year I told my team, like, we're going to still work all year long, but I'm trying to be a little more intentional about we're going to take this weekend off.
Yeah.
We're going to go see the family. So,
How old's your son now?
Like a year and a half.
Oh, yeah. So, like, he's walking, getting into stuff. So, like, yeah, that kind of stuff. And then when he gets a little bit older and he could remember it, that's going to even be more fun.
Yeah, no kidding. It's so fun watching him just grow up. I swear every day he's learning a new word. He's, like, learning a new thing, and he's remembering people. So, it's like that Rodney Atkins song, Watching You. I got to, like, watch what I say now.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
So, yeah, it's cool.
Is dad life easier or harder than you thought?
It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. Luckily, Gabi crushes it as a mom, so she makes life easier on me. But it's always something, you know, and bringing him on the road as well. Like, back when he was like a baby, I used to tell people, like, I was used to bottles after a show, but not like milk bottles and like getting them to sleep. And a little different. So, but I wouldn't have it any other way. It's the coolest thing I've ever done, being a daddy. So
it's just so cool, and I could talk to you for like another 20 minutes, but no, we'll have to wrap it up. But like, so many people followed you.
Time, so.
Oh,
yeah,
this is so
we're
nice.
good.
But so many people followed you from when? I mean, how long was Idol? That was over.
Y'all met
like
me
12?
when I was 16 years old.
Right.
I'm 30 now. So,
yeah. So it really does feel like, this is gonna sound so cheesy, but like America feels like they grew up with you in a way.
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean? So now that like Scotty McCreery's a dad, like that's so
crazy,
wild.
right? No, I was literally.
But you still
I
look
agree.
like you're 16.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I guess.
Drop your skincare routine.
I was there was a girl at the show 2 nights ago who brought a little tiny shirt. She just graduated high school, was going to college, and she brought a shirt that I signed for her in 2011 on the Idol tour. And she was like, I was 5 years old, and I just want you to sign this shirt again, you know, all these years later. And I was like, what? Like, oh my gosh, time flies.
That is so crazy. Well, yeah, and when you were on Idol, you guys are like the OG Idols. So you were just like the kind of like the thumbprint of just pop culture at the time, you know? So the fact that your career is sustained is kudos to you for how talented you are. So.
Thank you. It takes a village, and y'all have been kind enough to play my music for folks in Philly.
You're welcome.
Thank you, dude. It's a lot more fun to play a show when people know your songs than when they don't. So thank you for playing. I'm serious. But too, it takes a village, and it is fun to look back on that time. Like, people are like, man, we called in to vote for you, and that's when you had to call,
like,
right?
People didn't even have there was no social media then.
No, I remember they asked me to make. It was either a Twitter or a Facebook, like, for the show, and I was like, no, I hate social media. Like, this is never even going to take off, and it's like now it's the biggest thing in the world.
I know.
Facebook,
now you're like, and now AI is going to make it for us.
Oh yes, now it will. No kidding.
So crazy. The one and only Scotty McCreery, thanks for taking time, saying hi to us. Philly, Jersey, Delaware.
Let's go.
I try to tell people all the time, like, it's the tri-state. So
that's right.
Everybody's excited to see you, and you're playing after the Beach Boys, so that's really cool.
Craziness, dude. I know. Like, I saw him in catering earlier. So a couple of them, Bruce, I think. And I was like, wow.
I know. I'm like very excited.
Out.
I'm very excited to see them and you, Kane, everybody here. So thanks for being here. High five. Good to see you.
High
Let's
five.
go.
Boom.
NC State. I'll root for them this season.
Let's go.